The 12 tribes of Israel. The tribe of Dan. Genesis chapter 30, verses 1 to 6. Now when Rachel saw that she bore Jacob no children, Rachel envied her sister and said to Jacob, "Give me children, or else I die." And Jacob's anger was aroused against Rachel, and he said, "Am I in the place of God, who has withheld from you the fruit of the womb?" So she said, "Here is my maid Bilhah. Go in to her, and she will bear a child on my knees, that I also may have children by her." Then she gave him Bilhah, her maid, as wife, and Jacob went in to her. And Bilhah conceived and bore Jacob a son. Then Rachel said, "God has judged my case, and he has also heard my voice and given me a son." Therefore she called his name Dan. Genesis 49 verse 1 and verses 16 to 18. And Jacob called his sons and said, "Gather together, that I may tell you what shall befall you in the last days. Dan shall judge his people as one of the tribes of Israel. Dan shall be a serpent by the way, a viper by the path, that bites the horse's heels, so that its rider shall fall backward. I have waited for your salvation, O Lord." 12 tribes of Israel, from 12 different brothers, all the sons of Jacob, but from 4 different mothers. Leah bore him 6 of them, while 2 came from Zilpah. Rachel bore another 2, and 2 more came from Bilhah. Dan was 5th in order, and Bilhah was his mother. Though Rachel's maid gave birth, he'd be the child of another. Credited as Rachel's son, this brother's name means judge, unveiling bitter jealousy as Rachel held a grudge. Envious of Leah and the sons she had produced, we hear her words to Jacob and the strife this introduced. Rachel blamed her husband through a harsh and desperate cry, "Give me children, Jacob, or else I surely die." The man who'd worked for 7 years to claim her as his bride responded to his wife as anger rose from deep inside, declaring he did not possess the power of God's throne. Jacob's words reveal he had frustrations of his own. So Rachel gave him Bilhah to end her tribulation, then claimed Dan's birth as victory and blessed vindication. Clearly, she believed this proved that God had heard her prayers. A woeful situation for this family full of cares. Then Jacob's words of blessing spoke once more about his name. As Dan means judge, so too his tribe would also do the same. Great heroes would emerge to keep all things in one accord, proclaiming to the people, "Keep the statutes of the Lord." And yet, in spite of all of this, there's sorrow clear to see. For with the tribe of Dan, we find a deep idolatry. Influenced by pagan gods, they stumbled all the nation. But thankfully, this leads us on to God's plan of salvation. Exodus chapter 2, verses 1 to 3. And God spoke all these words, saying, "I am the Lord your God, who brought you out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. You shall have no other gods before me.